Hey guys, Orly here, founder of Life Best Inside, and I want to thank each and every one of you for deciding to kick off your week with me on the weekly Kindness Kickoff with Orly, coming at you at the beginning of every week, where I do a reading from my book, Kindness Boomerang, How to Save the World and Yourself Through 365 Daily Acts. And then I give you, myself, and all of us out there an exciting kindness challenge based on the reading. As you guys could see, I'm not in the same exact location that I usually am coming to you from. I'm actually currently right now back in Brooklyn, New York, where I was born and bred and lived here most of my life. And just about 3 years ago, as some of you know, I made the journey to Jerusalem. I was going just for the year, and I ended up making it an official move just about a year ago, right before COVID. And this past Friday, I surprised my family. I haven't seen them in 13 months. You have to understand, it's the longest time I've ever gone without seeing my family. And I surprised them Friday morning, each and every one of the family members separately, because we have the Passover holiday coming up in just another week. And it was absolutely incredible. I got a chance to spend so much time with my nieces and nephews and my mom and dad and aunts and uncles. And it's been just really incredible so far. So I'm going to be here in New York and coming to you live from here from Brooklyn over the next month until I head back to Jerusalem. So that's why we're in a different sort of setting. Anyways, I want to also just mention to you before we jump into the reading, just a couple things. First off, I've been receiving such amazing messages from so many of you guys. A lot of you have been sending me emails with projects, especially teachers and students alike, sending projects that they've been doing in school with their classmates. One teacher sent me an incredible picture that he had his students answer the question of who is their life vest. You guys may have seen a video we recently released maybe about a month ago asking people around the world who is a life vest in their life, and people shared. It was really incredible. And he had his students work on these art projects where each and every one of them made a life vest and wrote on it who is their life vest, and they're also doing a video. It's so incredible. So I love hearing these stories. Please continue to send them to me. They really warm my heart. One last thing. Tomorrow, March 23rd, we are going to be having our second monthly dance party to the song Jai Ho. I love this song. It's from Slumdog Millionaire. If you guys have seen it, amazing movie. And we're going to be doing the dance with our amazing choreographer, Marvin Casey. So if you are around on March 23rd, tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time, I know that we are changing the clocks in some locations right now, so just make sure that you check that you know when your specific time zone is, but it'll be 12 p.m. Eastern time, New York time. That's when we're going to be doing the monthly dance party. It's an hour-long session. We're going to be reviewing the video. We're going to be learning the dance, going over the dance. Right now, the dance is currently on the website, so if you go to danceforkindness.com, you could review the dance steps. This way you get to know what they are before the actual dance itself. And then we'll be coming together with people doing the dance and also engaging with our amazing partner, Marielle Wilk from Mindfulness with Marielle. We're going to be doing 3 acts of kindness after the dance session that we're going to do live here on the Zoom with all of you, and then sharing what the experience was like. So I want to encourage you guys to join us. We had a great time last time. We had about 75 people that joined us from around the world. I think it was about 15 or so countries. Really incredible. So we hope to see you there as well, March 23rd. You could go to danceforkindness.com. You have the ability to see already the dance there, but you can also sign up. Why sign up? Because if you sign up, you'll be entered into the drawing to win some prizes that we're going to be giving out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're going to jump right into the act. And this is so super relevant. When I saw the act, I started laughing because this is something I just actually engaged in, and I'm going to be engaging in more over the course of this week. And it comes to us from March 21st. And the act goes as follows. Spend some time organizing your closet. Donate clothing, blankets, coats, toys, scarves, and anything in between that you don't use anymore to a local homeless shelter, charity, or religious organization. And the quote by Charlie Chaplin: "We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness." And the reflection, which is a guest reflection: I had spent weeks gathering donations of food, clothes, blankets, and toiletries to give out to the homeless in the community. When we got there, we began to hand out bottles of water to let people know we were there and what we were doing. As the donations were being handed out, people began thanking me and telling me their stories. We shared laughs, tears, and hugs. That day, I learned the human faces of homelessness. Each person has a story that needs to be told if only we take the time to listen. I wasn't just handing out donations that day. I was handing out dignity and hope by Jeff Kuski. This act, first of all, number one, it falls out perfectly. Just yesterday, right? March 21st was the first day of spring. And oftentimes during this time of year, we all are engaged in spring cleaning. I myself just did that last week in Jerusalem. I'm going to be doing it and helping my mom do it here this week in New York. Also because we have a holiday coming up, the Passover holiday, where generally loads of people are just cleaning out their house and getting rid of things and seeing what they can donate. So it's a really great opportunity. With the change of weather, we also have the ability to clean out our space. There's several acts of kindness going on here. Number one, cleaning out our space really does something for ourselves internally. When we clean out our space, we actually clean out some of the mess that's internally within us. The more that we keep our space organized, we also can keep our inner mind and our inner heart organized, which is really important. But the other part of it, which is what the act is talking about, is being able to go through things that you don't necessarily need, but that can be really beneficial and useful to somebody else that may need it. And to see what you can donate, whether it's clothes, whether it's books, whether it's toys, whether it's, electronics, whatever it may be. We have an opportunity to do that. So take the time. Some of us, again, I know we're from all over the world, so the seasons are different all over the world, of course. Some of us are going on spring break, or we have our holidays coming up, or whatever it may be. Take the time over the course of this week. Section off, even if it's a small amount of time. It doesn't have to be your whole day. But section off some time to go through a closet, to go through, something that's in your home and see, what do I have here that I'm not using, but I know that another person can use. I know that it could be beneficial to them, and see how you can help another. I personally love doing this. I always find it to be just a very, just a really amazing experience. And then also being able to give it to people that actually can use it. I've done that as well, but many of us have in our communities, we have, whether it be, drives that are going on. I know with COVID, the rules and the regulations are a bit different. So obviously you'll have to check based on where you are. But remember, anything that you have can be of tremendous use to another person, even if it's not use to you. So see how you can clear out and remove the clutter in your space, remove the clutter in your life, remove the clutter in your heart, and be able to take, like I said, because something that might be considered garbage to one person is really, really precious to another person. And it's a really great way of helping to bring kindness, helping to bring joy, bring cheer, and lift up another person that may be looking for something that you currently have. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for the weekly Kindness Kickoff. I'm excited to hear what you guys find, because you never know. Also, when you search through and you get rid of stuff, sometimes you actually find things and it takes you down memory lane. So that's another really cool perk to doing this. I myself have experienced that. You stumble on something, maybe it's a letter that you wrote, maybe it's something you found that has sentimental value, and it brings back certain memories. So it's a really great experience in many, many fronts. So I'm excited to hear, what you guys are doing and what the experience was like. Please do share it here. And don't forget, next week, we are going to be doing the raffle to win 2 copies of the Kindness Boomerang book. You guys have the opportunity to get this book in many ways. You can check it out by going to lifeestinside.com. You can make a purchase there. All of the sales go directly to the nonprofit to help us continue spreading kindness into the world. You can also check it out on the online retailers, Amazon and Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, IndieBound, iTunes, Target. Like I said, in the very beginning of every month, so that's next week in April, we're going to be doing a drawing. Whoever is engaging the most in the platform here, you're leaving a beautiful comment, a response, you're sharing about the act of kindness that you did, or maybe hardships that you experienced while trying to complete that act, you will be entered into a raffle, and one person is going to win 2 copies of the Kindness Boomerang book. Also, don't forget, we have our daily and our monthly newsletter. The Daily Kind, and also the Kindness Flash that goes out once a month. You could sign up for one or both of these newsletters. We have a tremendous, amazing subscriber base. People love these newsletters, so please check it out. You could go to lifeestinside.com. It's completely for free. Just click on sign up in the top right corner, and there you'll have the ability to sign up for one or both of the newsletters. And of course, you also have the ability on our website to donate or to purchase really cool kindness gear, whether it be our decks of acts of kindness cards. We also have our catching kindness cards. We have our kids decks and loads of other really awesome gear and t-shirts and apparel. All, like I said, all of the proceeds go directly to the nonprofit. So your contribution helps us go a very, very long way. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, it's kindness that keeps the world afloat. Love you all. Mwah.